Beautiful morning to go on the boat. Gonna take my friend here with me. You gonna go fishing with me? Oh. Well, I guess it's just gonna be me without the rabbit. He was right out here waiting on me. Beautiful day. I hope I catch some beautiful fish. Here in St. Mary's, Georgia, on Nichols Retirement Empire. Good morning. Hello, everyone. Welcome to Nichols Retirement Empire. You know, your wife does a cooking show on YouTube when you have to go to Walmart to pick up some skin-on bone-in chicken, sugar, and a tripod. When that's your shopping list, a new tripod, and then that's how you know. Anyway, I haven't been making as many videos lately, and I have to tell y'all, I'm really kind of thrown off by all this coronavirus and stuff, and the mask and stuff, because a lot of my videos are us going in the store and me, you know, trying to talk my wife out of buying stuff or making comments on, you know, whatever. And I can't do that with the, you know, and everybody's like, well, why don't you just go ahead and do it? Because people are crazy. And any video you do in the store, no matter what you do, whether you're wearing a mask or not wearing a mask or wearing a bodysuit or what, somebody, now y'all see what it's like out there on Facebook. Both sides are out of their minds crazy. So, you know, I like to try to avoid the crazy people if possible. So I just am not doing videos in the stores anymore. But anyway, and it's also messed me up. But if y'all have watched my channel a lot, you know that my sense of humor is really dry. And one of the things that makes it hard for people to know if I'm joking or not is that I always keep a straight face. And you know, now I smile on these videos probably more than I smile all the rest of my life all put together, because I amuse myself, I guess. I don't know. It's kind of like I'm talking to myself, and I think I'm funny. But anyway, I keep a straight face all the time. And my poor wife, when we first got together, she had no idea if I was joking, you know, happy, sad, mad, what, you know. She thought I was just crazy. I would say something, and she would just. She would go, is that a joke? Or are you being funny? You know, and she did that all the time. And finally she kind of started figuring out, you know, it was a joke. I am a joke. No, it's a joke. I say stuff all the time, but I keep a straight face. And I was in somewhere yesterday, Tractor Supply or something, you know, and sometimes I'll realize, I try to be aware of how I sound and how the look on my face and how because everybody they're like my wife. They don't know, and they think I'm, you know, I mean, there are people that think I am the meanest person, you know, on the planet. And, you know, I'm not. I'm, you know, I'm in the top 50, but I'm not the meanest. But anyway, I was at Tractor Supply or something, and this girl said, I don't remember what I did, but I was worried about her thinking I was, you know, I don't want her to think I'm being rude or something. And I did something, and I just smiled, real big, you know, like to let her know I'm being nice. And after I did that and I walked off, it occurred to me she couldn't see my smile. I got a mask on. She has no idea if I'm smiling, not smiling. Why am I smiling? Why smile? For your own benefit. Because it sure ain't going to help anybody else. Now I'm putting on my mask, and I'm getting ready to walk across this big parking lot. I'm taking my mask off. It's hot. It's 90. I don't know. I don't know how hot it is here, but you can just go ahead and say 90. You might as well say 100 down here in St. Mary's. But anyway, the other problem that I have is I tend to not talk very loud. And when you put this mask on me, I don't think they can hear me. They sure don't see me smiling. I don't know. It's messing me up, guys. Yeah, I usually, when I run across somebody, I usually do the nod thing. But I don't give much of a nod. I really need to, and I know I should do better. And a lot of times I'll say, how you doing and stuff, but I don't say it loud enough. Sometimes people don't hear me. A lot of times people don't hear me. I don't know. That's just the way I am. It's not going to change. I'm old enough now to realize this is it. This is the way it is. So I realized that. So the nod, I did, have some success with the nod in Walmart there. A guy came by, apparently a guy just like me, and we nodded at each other, and we both caught it. So, other than that, the nod's not happening, even with the mask. You'd think the nod would work, but the nod in general doesn't work for me anyway, even without the mask. But I discovered something while I was walking into Walmart. I don't know why I have not thought of this before. Because I do not like to talk if I don't have to. And, when I'm in public and walking around and stuff, But I walk by and, the ladies out there, because, now they're sitting out there in the chairs, checking everybody that's coming in, making sure you got a mask on and all that stuff. And so anyway, I go walking by, and she's like, good morning, or whatever, says something to me. And this time, I waved. I went. So my new thing is going to be the wave. But you got to be careful about how you do the wave. Because if you do the wave like hi, then it's okay. But if you do the wave like you're pushing something away, if you don't do the wave right, it looks like you're dismissing them or whatever. So I don't want to be misunderstood with my wave. See, the smile works when you smile, people understand what that means. You don't smile when I don't know, some people smile when they're mad. They're crazy. Crazy people smile when they're mad. So you have to worry about it. That's the ones you got to watch, are the crazy smiling people. I was talking to a friend of mine that does, he's still, a principal. And, I still got friends that are principals and in education and all that. And I told him, I said, you know what, with this mask thing, I did not think about it, but like if you're teaching, you can't see the kids' faces if they got masks on. And if you haven't taught, you may think, well, why? So what if you can't see their face? I mean, just you got to see their face to know if they're getting it. Like I would look at their face and know, are they picking up what I'm laying down? I could tell by looking at their face, And without that face, it's going to be hard to teach. You're not going to know if they're getting it or not getting it. You're going to have to ask them, okay, everybody that's getting it, raise your hand, or whatever. But you can still tell by the look on their face if they raise their hand, because everybody else is raising their hand and they don't really get it. You can look at their face and see it. I guess it'd be the same thing for anything else. If everybody's in church, and the preacher's preaching, and you can't see their faces, he has no idea. That's happened to me about 3 times. I've smiled, because I don't want to talk. Like, okay, I'm smiling. And then I realized I just totally wasted my smile. Oh well. It's life in 2020. It's tough out there. It's a tough life. It's a mean old world. That's what I used to tell my kids all the time. Something happened. And when I say my kids, I mean, in school, or my kids, my actual own kids. Something happened, I'd go, it's a mean old world out there. But you know what? It is a mean old world out there. So I wasn't lying. All right. I think I've rambled on enough. Thanks for watching Nichols Retirement Empire. I may throw in some other when you see this video, I may have thrown in some other random things that I videoed around. Like I said, I'm really struggling with how I want to handle things. Because I know one thing, on all social media right now, everybody's walking around on eggshells because of the crazy people. Of course, it's like that all the time, you know. Crazy people. Were people this crazy before social media and we just didn't know it? Or has social media made us crazy? Or the internet? It may not be social media. Everybody's really bold. Very bold bunch of people in the world right now. People weren't as bold when they had to say things to people's faces. I said I wasn't going to talk about that. Well, anyway, thanks for watching Nichols Retirement Empire. Have a great day.